So what did you miss at Jubilee today? Well, it was Easter. You missed over 60 of us gathering outside around the labyrinth in a fire with some bread and fish and singing and communion and sharing stories of resurrection and just engaging in Easter. Um, you missed breakfast. We had a lot of breakfast. And then at 10:30, you missed. Wow, it's not that it was a packed house, although that was awesome. It was the music. It was the story. It was we celebrated baptism of a little baby and a 12-year-old girl with their families and the whole community. There were a group who have been studying our faith for the last few months, and they stood and they affirmed their faith and their desire to continue to grow and to journey. We did that today. It was Easter. We heard the story of the risen Christ, the empty tomb, Mary hearing her name and realizing that it wasn't a gardener, it was Jesus. Cleopas and Cleopas's partner walking the road with Jesus, not knowing it was him until they shared a meal and the bread was broken, and then they knew. So we share today in Easter an idea of a living God, that our faith isn't wrapped around a dead body in a cave, but in fact, our faith is living and growing and changing, and we should expect God's presence with us, standing in the garden, walking on the road, inviting us into new ways of seeing, new ways of being. It's one thing to know all the creeds and all the sayings and do it all right. That's great. But if you know all the words, but you still act as if Jesus is dead, then what's the point? And every time we imagine that we have limited resources, every time that we despair, every time that we give up on the world or give up on ourselves, we are embracing a faith that's based on a dead guy. But if we have a faith that believes in resurrection, that believes that even death can't stop us, that there is life, that God is with us, if we believe that, then not only is it our joy and our privilege to have hope, but it's our responsibility to carry hope into the world when we consider violence and poverty and climate change and social change, and as tempting as it is to run and hide in that cave, our faith emerged. Our faith is not dead, our faith is living, our faith is hopeful, and we are invited to be living, to be hopeful. That's what we talked about today. While we stuck flowers in a cross and lit it up, while we sang in different languages, as we danced, as we finished the service by singing the Hallelujah chorus. How awesome is that? It just, wow. Today was living and vital. It was loving and amazing. It was shocking and it was faithful. It was all the things that you hope an Easter could be. So I'm sorry that you weren't with us. I hope you will be with us soon. And I hope that Easter comes to you. The kind of Easter that gives you hope. The kind of Easter that invites you to dare. The kind of Easter that refuses to stay hidden in the dark, but bursts forth into light and love. Happy Easter. He is risen. He is risen indeed. And so are you. God bless you. Hope to see you soon.